I wonder if there was any last-minute tweaks to that speech because of the ceasefire that was announced by the RBI governor, possibly in just one line where he says, okay, now we have a ceasefire. On expected lines, no changes in the repo rate. Stance remains at neutral. What stood out for me is that the growth targets have actually been upped, and it's at 6.9% for FY27. Which was earlier 6.5. So it's actually gone up 6.4, I think. FY26 GDP growth at 7.6% versus 7.3. So all growth targets have gone up. Inflation projections have also gone up as expected. So you've had one up move over there, and maybe inflation targets you can't completely compare because the series has also changed. The CPI series has been changed. I wonder if the growth targets are a bit optimistic, but especially Q4 at 7.2 is looking exciting.
Yeah, and for FY27 as well, Tapanna, you're right, 6.9% versus the optimistic estimates were 7%. And I remember Pranjal Bhandari telling us that if crude were to average higher, 6.4. Just one very important line to my mind. He mentioned that will ensure sufficient liquidity to meet product needs of the economy and to be proactive and preemptive in liquidity management. So important at the current point of time.
Yeah, there's a fund that has been cooled off for banks as well, so that is also important and quite necessary. Basically, there's an investment fluctuation reserve that banks have to keep, and the RBI has proposed to dispense with the bank's requirement to maintain that reserve. So a little bit of ease being given to banks as well. I mean, the Bank Nifty was already doing well, but now about 5% up.